Hey, what's up everyone? AJ Writes Crypto here. Welcome to your week 8 portfolio update. But before we get into it today, remember there are two separate portfolios we are building. One of them is a larger portfolio that's a $750 to $1,000 per week DCA, and the second portfolio is a smaller portfolio that's a $50 to $100 per week DCA. Let's take a look at the smaller portfolio first. Here we are at the smaller portfolio. As you can see on the right hand side of your screen, there are all the coins that are already in the portfolio, and on the left hand side of your screen is what we just put in last week. As a whole, most of the things that were already in the portfolio are right about the same or about 3% down from where they were last week. On the other hand, the $100 in NEAR that we put in last week, I got in at $1.50 per NEAR. It is now at $1.83, and that $100 is now $122, carrying a lot of the other coins that went down in the portfolio. So it's really good to see that this portfolio is right up around $60. It's also worth noting that these are portfolio builds. I am actually building them. What you see on this side of your screen isn't the finished product for this portfolio. There will be a point with both of these portfolios, once I put a certain amount in on both of them, where I lock them in, leave them the same, and maybe I'll start building another portfolio later. But for as of right now, we're trying to get to that level. Not sure what it's going to be yet, but like I said, they are both a work in progress. But I am very proud of how this portfolio has gone so far. So for this week in this portfolio, what I'm going to do is put that $150 in stable coins to good use. I'm going to put $75 of that $150 into Cardano and the other 75 into Quant. So there's 100 in Quant and 100 in Cardano respectively. And then I'm going to take another $100 for the weekly DCA and put that into Quant as well. Now that Quant is back under $100, perfect range for accumulating one of my favorite coins with the best tokenomics in crypto. I feel like that's a solid move for this week for the small portfolio. Here we are at the larger portfolio. This one is really building. There's $5,500 I've invested of my own money into this portfolio. As you can see on this side of your screen, all the coins that we have in here so far. And on this side is what we just put in last week. Everything that we put in last week is actually down about, 4 or 5%, but I'm really not worried. Like I've said before, these portfolios are a work in progress, and I do not intend on selling these portfolios until the top of the next bull run. These are long-term holds. If things go down, I really don't care. I'm just going to keep DCAing because the levels I'm going to sell these coins at is light years beyond what they are right now and what they're ranging at right now. So we're really waiting for time to take its course, and we are not selling these until probably well into 2025 or maybe 2026. Keep that in mind. Exactly $5,500 invested into this portfolio, actually up about $1,100 right now. Pretty proud of that, trying to keep the momentum going. So let's take a look into what I'm going to accumulate this week. Right here on your screen is the 2-hour chart for Cardano. As you can see, the support resistance line that has bounced off of a couple times around 35 cents seems to be a good spot to accumulate. I think Cardano is going to continue on after this quick rejection. Anytime you can buy Cardano under 40 cents, it is a win, and this is the safest pick in my portfolio besides XRP. Remember, you want to align your portfolio selection with your portfolio's goals. That is something that we will get more into last week. This week, I want to focus on why I'm accumulating what I'm looking at. The reason for this is if you see this 200 EMA right here, Cardano has bounced off of this and continued several times. Not only that, you see these little arrows right here? See these little arrows right here? This is a Nadaria Watson envelope. It's a free indicator on Lux Algo. So basically, it's a reversal. And as you can see, we have two of them printed at the bottom of this trend, which would also represent a higher low for Cardano. I believe that it is going to continue on into next week. And anytime you can get Cardano under 40 cents, it's a win. Right here on your screen is the 2-hour chart for Quant. As you can see, the support resistance line here around $96. I think it's going to bounce up off of this again as we have another Nadaria Watson envelope reversal signal on this level for Quant. Anytime you can get Quant under $100, I am buying in every time. So I want you to pay attention to this normal RSI here on the Quant.
Speaking of normal, why are we not using the high IQ trading indicator right now?
I'm showing them free indicators right now that they can learn how to trade first.
Free indicators.
They need to learn.
That's almost like friendicators.
Friendicators.
And you're my friend, AJ. Bye, guys.
Bye. As you can see here on the traditional RSI indicator, it is bouncing off the 25 line, which means that it is bouncing off that oversold line and is going to continue up. Also, if you look at market cipher B here, as you can see how the price is coming down and the indicators are going up, the momentum oscillator kind of maybe thinking a little bullish divergence could be playing out on the 2-hour Quant 4 chart. Definitely one to keep an eye on, especially every time it drops below 100. Last, I want to take a quick look at the Chainlink 2-hour chart. Very similar to Quant and Cardano, it is bouncing up off of a very important support resistance level. I know Chainlink is one of the coins that pumped pretty hard in the past little while, but it has retested, and considering where I think Chainlink can go by the top of the next bull run, accumulating Chainlink at 13.5 cents isn't really hurting my feelings at all, especially because I want to have a really heavy bag of Chainlink going into the bull run for sure. As you can see here, we have another Nadaria Watson reversal indicator, and see, you could have sold off of that one right there at the top. The Nadaria Watson indicator is a free indicator that I really like to use. It looks like a Bollinger Band, but it doesn't work like a Bollinger Band, but it's definitely one worth checking out for sure. As you can see, Chainlink is bouncing up off this support resistance line. If it gets back to this support resistance line here, that would be an 11-cent increase back to $15, and if it goes to retest that high, 21.8% increase. Chainlink is one to watch for sure, and even if it continues to break down, I'm really not worried about it because I believe in Chainlink and the CCIP, the cross-chain interoperability protocol. Without a doubt, Chainlink is going to be a leader in the next bull run, and I want to accumulate it while it's still down here. So with that being said, this week for the larger portfolio, I am putting 250 into Cardano, 250 into Quant, and 250 into Chainlink. For the stable coins in this portfolio, I thought about deploying them for this week, but I kind of want to leave them on the side to put a really big DCA into a coin when there's a better opportunity whenever that comes. If I want to do like a big $1,000 per week DCA on a coin, I could also add that 1,000 in stable coins and put a $2,000 position down on a coin in 1 week. And I'm thinking about doing that, but not this week. I'm going to save that one for a rainy day. So that about wraps up my week 8 portfolio update. My name's AJ Writes Crypto. Make sure you smash that like button down below if you haven't already, and also add in the comments down below what coins you think I should add to my portfolio in the coming weeks. Also, if you want your portfolio rated by me on a scale of -5 to 100, make sure you stick around for the live stream this Tuesday on Thanksgiving week. Generally, I do that show on Thursdays, but for next week, I will do it on Tuesday, which will be my last live stream for that week. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay safe. Later.